33 of Mike Happy Gilmore coming from the back. But we are ready to go up front. Mike Hooper in the 77 car is going to find the green flag, and we are underway. Wallace and Hooper side by side as they drive down into turn 1, but Hooper's going to edge out and take the lead as they come off of turn 2. Mike Cooper in the 77 is going to lead lap number 1. So far, strung at about a car length between each of the drivers in the field from 1st to 7th. Hooper continuing to lead with about a car length advantage over the 45 of Caitlin Wallace. Hooper still leading the way, but Wallace still hot on the tire tracks behind him. Looks like problems for the 2 of Bobby Mercer. He's going to take that Blue Street Contracting West Valley Automotive machine to the garage area. Will remain under the green flag as the leaders work lap number 4. 40 laps, a long ways here for the mini stock division. Hooper continuing to lead the way. Caitlin Wallace is all over the back bumper of that 77 car. Wallace trying to hold a steady wheel and make a move on the 77. They're going to slide around the 44 of Dustin Goodfellow. Hooper almost makes contact with the 44 as they head down the front straightaway. All the field's going to get around the 44. Dustin Goodfellow. Goodfellow in that Sayrens True North Concrete Pumping sponsored entry, making his season debut here tonight. Good to see the 44 of Dustin Goodfellow out. I know they're still working on the 12 of Roland Goodfellow to see if they can get that 12 car back on track for the remainder of the season. Still, our leaders are nose to tail as they start to work. Lap number 8. Wallace continuing to look for a way to get around the 77 of Mike Hooper. Hooper driving that car in fairly deep into the corners. You can see the machine start to slightly push up and center off. Wallace in the 45 can get a bit of a run, but she has company in the 76 of Shawn Taylor as well. Taylor, multiple feature time winner this season. Wallace is maybe going to think about the outside, but she's going to try maybe a bit of a crossover move. Try to work around the 77 of Hooper. She's got to be careful in that 45 car as Taylor is all over the back bumper of that Dairy Queen brand sponsored entry. Taylor might just push Wallace to the lead here and then see if they can duke it out at the front. Wallace trying to make a move on the 77 of Hooper. They got the 44 of Dustin Goodfellow ahead of them. Taylor now has company from the 16 of Mike Thomson. Thompson is going to throw that 16 car in the Fonthill Butcher and Banker Pub sponsored entry to the bottom to try to work around the 76 of Taylor. Tight squeeze off of turn 2 as they get around the 44 of Dustin Goodfellow, but it killed the momentum from the 16 car just a little bit. Thompson going to try to keep that 16 machine wound up on the bottom of the speedway. Shawn Taylor picking up the win here last week in that 76 car. Taking home the mini stock invitational last weekend here at Flamboro Speedway. We'll see what that 76 car has in store here as the leaders work lap number 14. Cooper in the 77 car continues to lead as he stretches that lead out to about a car length and a half over the 45 of Caitlin Wallace. But Wallace not giving up, trying to close that gap. Cooper in the Epic Racewear Retail Design Group sponsored entry. Trying to work way around the 45 of Caitlin Wallace. Wallace has closed that gap to within a car length here now, but she has to keep in mind that the 16 of Mike Thomson is hot on her heels as well in third place. Wallace again is going to maybe take a peek to the outside and try that bit of a slingshot move down through the center of the corner as they work up on the slower lap traffic of the 44 of Dustin Goodfellow. Maybe Wallace can use that 44 machine as a little bit of a pick. Maybe that's the plan there as they try to work down back into turn number 1 and 2. As they work lap number 18, Taylor in the 76 car is now going to try the reverse on the 16 of Mike Thomson. Taylor had the same move happen to him, and he's going to do it back to the 16 of Thomson. Slide the 76 of Shawn Taylor back into the third position. Still nose to tail for our leaders. Just behind him, the 07 of Michael Kenny having a great run. And that Macho Movers, Laco Auto, Listener, J Rap, sponsor entry sitting solidly in 5th position. Still, the battle for the lead is tight as the top 4 are separated by about the thickness of this piece of paper in my hand. Wallace trying everything she can to work her way around the 77 of Mike Hooper. All the same time, she has company from the 76 of Shawn Taylor. Hooper holding that 77 car to the bottom. Really not giving Wallace the bottom side, which I think she wants to try and make a move. She's going to take a peek to the top side. She's going to work side by side. Hooper drives that 77 car deep into the corner. He's able to drift up the track just a little bit. Wallace can't quite make the cutback work. And Shawn Taylor is all over the back bumper of Wallace. Once again, they're going to work their way up to the 44 of Dustin Goodfellow. Maybe Wallace can use that 44 once again as a pick. Keep an eye on the 16 of Thomson as maybe he can return the favor to the 76 of Shawn Taylor. Still nose to tail as they battle off at turn number 2. As leaders start to work lap number 25. Great racing here in our mini stock division presented by Klotz Auto Repair. Nose to tail, bumper to bumper here in the mini stock 40 lap main event. Wallace is all up over the rear deck lid of the 77 of Hooper. Hooper is holding a steady wheel at the front. He's able to drive that machine down to the inside on corner entry, drift up into the middle on corner exit. Wallace can't quite, a little bit of contact between the 45 of Wallace and the 77 of Hooper. Wallace is going to edge up alongside the 77 car, but can't quite keep the topside momentum going. Wallace is really going to try to do that cutback move. Not sure she can make the topside work and keep the momentum up. The battle for third is on now as Thomson going to slide underneath. Problems with the 44 of Dustin Goodfellow just ahead of them. Goodfellow is going to pull that machine into the infield or onto the pit side wall. Goodfellow in the Sayrings True North Concrete pumping entry. Leaders are still nose to tail. In 5th is the 07 of Michael Kenny, kind of riding all by his own. In 6th is the 33 of Mike Gilmore. Gilmore in the Cummins late log carriers bulleted trailer sponsored entry, kind of just lapping around. The leaders are going to work lap number 31. Taylor in the 76 car is now going to potentially work to the bottom on Keelan Wallace in the 45. Wallace knows she's closing in on 8 laps to go. She's going to need to make a move if she wants to take the race lead. Wallace slips up and is going to give second place to the 76 of Shawn Taylor. Mike Thomson is going to try to work it out here as well. Slide Wallace up to back down to the 4th position. Now the battle for the lead is on. Shawn Taylor in the 76 car. Side by side for the race lead as they work lap number 34. Taylor's going to try to slide underneath, and he will. New race leader, the 76 of Shawn Taylor. Taylor in the GM Electric Kangaroo trailer sponsored entry. Just behind them, the 16 of Mike Thomson is going to slide underneath the 77 of Mike Hooper. In that Fontaine Butcher and Banker Pub sponsored entry. And finally, just behind them, the 45 of Keelan Wallace, as the bottom opened up, is able to drive underneath the 77 of Mike Hooper. Wallace in that Dairy Queen brand Ken Wallace contracting sponsored entry finally gets up around the 77 car. Hooper in the 77 Epic Raceware sponsored entry is going to drop all the way back to 4th. And he's going to fall into the clutches of the 07 in the Macho Movers Wacko Auto Listable sponsored entry, the 07 of Michael Kenny. Big wiggle off of turn 2 for the 45 of Keelan Wallace. Did a bit of a tank slapper. And now the 77 of Hooper is going to take to the bottom, and they're going to battle back side by side as they see 2 to go in the air. Wallace to the bottom, Hooper on the top. Contact between the 2 drivers as they exit. Around goes the 45 of Keelan Wallace. 45 of Keelan Wallace went around. Looked potentially maybe off the front bumper of the 77 of Mike Hooper. 2 drivers made contact off of turn number 2. Wallace tried to get to the inside, and .45 went around, unfortunately ended up in the wall halfway down the back straightaway. We are ready to go back racing action. 76 of Shawn Taylor is going to lead the field, the green flag. And we are back underway. Taylor gets a good jump on the bottom. He's going to take that lead away from the 16 of Mike Thomson. Thompson's going to slide into second place here as the white flag is in the air. One more trip around for the 76 of Shawn Taylor. Taylor's going to work off turn number 2. Dive back down into turn 3 and 4. Coming through turn 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Feature win goes to the 76 of Shawn Taylor. Second will be the 16 of Mike Thomson. Third will be the 07 of Michael Kenny. And fourth will be the 33 of Mike Gilmore. We will grab a word with our top 3 finishers down in Quick Victory Lane. And our feature winner, the 76 of Shawn Taylor. An all too familiar face and an all too familiar spot. Shawn Taylor in the 76 car back in Quick Victory Lane. He's going to unbuckle the belts and climb from the car. Fans, put your hands together for your feature winner, the 76 of Shawn Taylor. We'll grab a quick word here with Shawn. Shawn, you had to work patiently behind those leaders through almost the whole race. You were able to get through the mess, come home on that green-white checkered finish, and get the 76 to victory lane. How was the car, and how were you able to do it?
I think exactly what you said, patience. That's what you need in these long races. It's, fortunately, something that comes with experience. So it's nice to be able to be kind of going 80% out there and knowing I still have some in the bank. It was a long race. Good, clean battling up front. It was pretty tight up there. There was some bumper tag at some point. Not sure what happened on the backstretch, but I think I kind of know what happened. Great crowd. Thanks for coming out. GM Electric, Hager Crane Rentals, Kangaroo Trailers, Nick's Journey, Fairview Tire, everybody that helps us out. Let's keep this rolling.
There you go, fans. Put your hands together for your feature winner, the 76 of Shawn Taylor. We'll grab a quick word here with our second place finisher, the 16 of Mike Thomson. Mike, kind of the same thing. You and Shawn were throwing slide jobs for second and third throughout the whole race. How were you able to get that 16 car to second place and come home with a second place finish?
I wish we could have had one more. I don't mind finishing on the podium, but I'd like to get in front of Shawn one of these times. My brother, he set up the tire pressures, and it was perfect by the end of the race. It was a little bit free, but I couldn't be prouder of my team. They put a great car together for me. Butcher and Banker and Fawn Hill, Speed Composites, Tatra Shoes, Breakaway Auto Glass, Runcos. We're going to get a win soon.
There you go, fans. Put your hands together for your second place finisher, the 16 of Mike Thomson. We'll grab a word here with the third place finisher, the 07 of Michael Kenny. Michael, you're up on the podium. Car was working pretty good tonight. How was that 07 tonight?
Yeah, the car wasn't too bad. It was handling pretty good, but we shouldn't really be here. It should be the 45, as everyone knows. She was ahead of us, but I hope she's okay. But yeah, we're doing okay. We're getting there. I thank all my crew for everything they do for us. But yeah, and all my sponsors. I can't remember all the names because the car's not in front of me, but Ponderosa Nature Resort, Sherwin-Williams, Laco Auto Sales, Kenny's Painting. There's a few other ones out there. Macho Movers, and Vinny's Mr. Fix-It. I believe I got them all.
There you go, fans. Put your hands together for your third place finisher, the 07 of Michael Kenny, and your podium tonight in our mini stock division.